Moving on. Like this video, please. Thank you. Now, Jay-Z. Oh Lord, I did not want to talk about Jay-Z, but I will because y'all kept telling me over and over again that Jay-Z was gonna get got. Y'all kept saying everybody telling on Jay-Z, and now Jay-Z has been accused of raping a 13-year-old, a 13-year-old girl. Okay, here it is. It's in the New York Times. Why is that ad right there? Move ad. It's in the New York Times. Jay-Z accused of a 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs more than 2 decades ago. He has been added to the lawsuit. Hip hop legend Jay-Z has been accused of allegedly raping a 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs at the VMA's after party in New York 2 decades ago. A bombshell lawsuit claims the alleged victim, only identified as Jane Doe, leveled the disturbing allegation in a newly refiled civil lawsuit filed in the Southern District Court of New York on Sunday. That was today, honey. Whew. The complaint was originally filed in October against Combs, but has since been amended to include Jay-Z, whose real name is Shawn Carter. Carter, though, lashed out at the allegations, claiming in a statement that the alleged victim's lawyer, refiled the complaint only after allegedly trying to blackmail him first. In the court papers, the alleged teen victim claims she was attacked by Combs and Carter at the drug-fueled house party in September 2000 after the VMA show at Radio City Music Hall as an unnamed female celebrity watched on. The girl claimed the alleged attack unfolded after she had one drink that left her feeling woozy and lighthearted. Looking for a place to rest, plaintiff entered what she believed to be an empty bedroom so she could lie down for a moment. Soon after, Combs entered the room along with defendant Carter and a female celebrity. Plaintiff immediately recognized all three celebrities, according to the lawsuit. Combs aggressively approached plaintiff with a crazed look in his eye, grabbed her, and said, "You are ready to the party. You are ready to party," the filing added. Combs then threw plaintiff toward a wall, causing the plaintiff to fall. Plaintiff got up and stumbled, at which point Combs grabbed her again and threw her on the bed. At that point, Carter began removing plaintiff's clothes. Where he come from? Wait a minute. So he came in the room with Carter and a female. Okay, so all three of them came in the room. So was the female celebrity Beyonce? Who is, or was it J Lo? Who was the female celebrity? OMG. Oh, I'm sorry. I just, at which point Combs grabbed again and threw her on the bed. At that point, Carter began removing plaintiff's clothes as she grew more and more disoriented. The woman alleged that she was then pinned down and raped by Combs and Carter as the unnamed female star watched. In a statement, Carter, who was married to pop star Beyonce Knowles in 2008, derided the allegations as he ripped the alleged victim, Texas attorney Tony Buzbee, who has spearheaded a slew of civil lawsuits. Okay, we're going to read Jay-Z's response, because that is the T. The response is the T. And sometimes it's like these quick responses are wrong. I mean, I'm just saying. Hold on, where is it? These quick responses, because remember, Diddy had a quick response. Remember when Diddy issued that response and said he didn't do it, and then next thing you know, he was in jail. Don't be responding. Don't be responding. Here he is. He responded on Rock Nation. I hope this him who responded. I hope this ain't no his PR, because he ain't got no signature on it. And then when things go bad, he gonna be like, I ain't never say it. Okay, I never said it, but here it is. According to Rock Nation, my lawyer received a blackmail attempt called the demand letter from a quote lawyer named Tony Buzbee. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations, and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. However, whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. Oh, so Jay-Z saying this, it shouldn't be about money, it should be about justice. And he's right, really. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a platform of these type of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Buzbee, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at an age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costumes for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. Oh, yes, Reed. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man, young. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes of honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake psychics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. Okay. I mean, what y'all saying in the chat? Jay-Z said he different. Irony of protecting children is diabolical. Oh, Tony did harass that man. Tony, go on, child. You said, I believe Jaguar Wright was telling the truth. Child, ain't no better say Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright is regurgitating stories. I told y'all that. But, I'm not going to listen. If you were alive during that time, you would be regurgitating the same stories too. But, anyway. P. Diddy is done, but Jay-Z is still available. Jay-Z needs to swap places with Tory. So put a 1 in the chat if you think that Jay-Z wrote that. Because it ain't got no signature on it. I'm trying to figure out, did he write it? Did he not write it? Oh, child, what the people saying in the comments, child? Did he write it? Did his PR write it? I mean, it's scathing. It's like, you're an ambulance chaser. You in a cheap suit. You this, you that. You don't think he wrote it? Oh, he should have left him alone. He didn't write it, but I think he approved the message. Okay, I think he approved the message. Okay, let me see. So somebody linked this letter, Tony Buzbee's letter, to Jay-Z's current letter. You said Bay wrote it. And apparently 3 weeks ago, Tony Buzbee was claiming that somebody powerful was accusing him of extortion. So maybe he was meaning it was Jay-Z. Let's see what it said. Tony Buzbee said, I've been sued in Los Angeles in a last-ditch attempt to stop me from revealing names in public lawsuits. It won't work. The irony. The suit against me was filed by a powerful John Doe. Ooh, was it Jay-Z? Here is my full statement. We won't allow the powerful and the high-profile lawyers to intimidate or silence sexual assault survivors. It has been reported that a lawsuit has been filed against my firm claiming extortion. The lawyers that filed it also immediately called TMZ in an apparent effort to silence those who allege sexual assault. Here's the deal. The case filed against my firm is not only without legal merit, it is laughable. Here's why. On behalf of 2 clients who allege sexual assault, we sent a standard demand letter to a New York lawyer that we know represents an alleged perpetrator and potential defendant. The letters were sent seeking a confidential mediation in lieu of filing a lawsuit. No amount of money was included in the demand letters. No threats were made. The demand letters sent are no different than the ones routinely sent by lawyers across the country in all types of cases. It is obvious that the frivolous lawsuit filed against my firm is an aggressive attempt to intimidate or silence me and ultimately my clients. That effort is a gross miscalculation. I am a U.S. Marine. I won't be silenced or intimidated. Oh, so he wrote this three weeks ago. Oh, neither will my client since our professional efforts at resolution obviously have failed. We will instead disclose the demand letters we sent at the time we filed suit. Abuse of the legal system unfortunately runs rampant. The lawsuit filed against my firm is a prime example of that. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. I have confidence that with full public disclosure, all of this will sort itself out. Only thing I do know is that this one attorney in Texas having access to all of these alleged victims is giving me Tyrone Blackburn. And if y'all remember Tyrone Blackburn, he was the one who started the ball rolling with the Lil Rod lawsuit. And before the Lil Rod lawsuit, he was the one who represented Sabrina Peterson against T.I., claiming that they had all of these female victims and none of them ever came forward and they were all Jane Does. And then T.I. ended up winning against Sabrina Peterson, and he also won. She also has to reimburse his legal fees. So yeah, that's what it's giving. And then Tyrone Blackburn was admonished by a judge, and I think he's I think don't get me, he probably tried to sue me, Nick. I think he's being he has to like go through trial or something with his law degree. I don't know. But yeah, he's been in trouble on the low. Let me look forward. I don't know, because I think it was on Sandra's page. He's the one who actually filed the Little Rod lawsuit. And the Little Rod lawsuit is the lawsuit that has all of these different details that people are coming for and all these other different people. Now, I'm not saying any of it is not true. I'm just saying it just surprises me that like one person would have access. Now, here is a judge criticized him for the lawsuits. And now Tony Buzbee is doing the same thing. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. As it all comes out, I guess we'll hear, the facts as they are presented. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty, and I feel that way about Sean Combs too, because right now it's being tried in a court of public opinion. He said, "Where's Little Rod? I hope he's safe." I don't know. I don't know. It said on Wednesday, Judge Denise Coate accused Blackburn of filing lawsuits to attract media attention and to pressure defendants to settle quickly. That seems to be a trend. That seems to be a trend. They get these high profile clients, and most people file lawsuits to settle them. I mean, it is what it is. But we'll see it as it goes forward. You said, has he won anything? Not that I know of. I haven't. He lost against T.I. and his client has to pay T.I.'s legal bills. So there's that. He looks like a kid. I think he was just out of law school when Sabrina got him and had him filing all them lawsuits. Yup. Mediation equals come sit down and talk so we can ask for money. Lawyer playing with words. Okay, lawyer is playing with words. Jay-Z's lawyer was here. Why Buzbee? Huh? I don't know. Did you read Buzbee's response? I did, didn't I? Let me see. He got another response. Let me go look. Regarding the Jay-Z case and his efforts to silence my clients, Mr. Carter previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He filed his frivolous case under a pseudonym. What he fails to say in his recent statement is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him. Instead, she only sought a confidential mediation. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is emboldened. I'm very proud of her resolve. As far as the allegations in the complaint filed, we will let the filing speak for itself and will litigate the facts in court, not in the media. It's a different world. You know what bothers me about all of these cases? about any of these cases really is it being 25 years ago. Okay, that's one thing. B, it being a Jane Doe. Like, how can you defend yourself against nameless, faceless people? Yeah, that I don't know. Because my thing is, anybody can accuse you of anything, and how can you defend yourself? How can you? But anyway, not my business. But yeah, it's a long time. But it just seems like it's the same thing that happened to Bill Cosby. It's the same thing that happened. Well, not R. Kelly, because R. Kelly, we knew who was accusing him. But yeah, it's a mess. Y'all let me know what y'all think. That's all I got for tonight. I just wanted to come on and read that. That Jay-Z is something else, honey. Y'all said it was gonna happen. Then if Jay-Z get caught up, what if Beyonce get caught up too? What if Beyonce was the unnamed female celebrity that was in there? What if? What if? What if? We need to figure this out. You said I always say if 50 Cent pointing fingers, he a part of it too. Okay, 50 Cent is deflecting. 50 Cent is making a lot of noise so people won't pay attention to him. Because my thing is, how can you be in the industry this long and not know nothing? Okay, if he wasn't doing anything, I'm sure he saw something. And if you saw something, why you didn't say nothing? Tell me that. I don't believe all of these claims. They need to fight. That's how they got MJ. What about the 20-year lawsuits against Elvis? What about the 25-year lawsuits against the Playboy Mansion, Hugh Hefner? What about the 20-year lawsuits? Because I'm sure they were doing things 20 years ago that child. But there are things that they can do that we can't do. So y'all need to stay on y'all P's and Q's. Like Kanye said, even if you in a Benz, you still an N-word in a coupe, honey. Even if you in a Benz, honey, they still look at you that way. So money don't matter. You see, Diddy's billions don't matter. He can't even get out on bail. A shame and a scandal.